Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the third live stream as that box goes flying and hits the camera. I thought I'd do a live stream because I had a pretty negative review yesterday. I did the Mark 50 accessories pack, and I know a lot of you probably weren't expecting me to have that level of negativity towards something. But yeah, I guess it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I thought if anyone has any questions, I may as well go ahead and answer them for you. So wait for a few more people to join the stream, but I'm a little bit sick, so I apologize if I'm less enthusiastic than usual. Hello, Nuski, how are you doing? But I have the accessory pack still, so if anyone has any questions or anything about how it is or quality or anything, but just let me know. Glenn Hammer, on my break, but just wanted to say thanks for saving me some money on that accessory pack. Yeah, so this thing here, the accessory pack, I mean, it let me down big time. I know a lot of people are saying that it shouldn't have had any weathering and that I'm ridiculous for saying that it should, but if you ask me, the Mark 50 right up there, he's got weathering all over him. So if you're popping bits and pieces on him, slowly but surely, you're sort of removing all of the weathering, the arms and the legs, and then you've got a weathered torso, but completely clean limbs. I think it just doesn't work. I know it's meant to be nanotech, and it sort of grows out of the suit, and therefore it should be clean, but I don't necessarily think it's battle damage or anything like that. I think it's just the fact that it makes it look more metallic with having those little flecks here and there. So I definitely do think that they should have done that. Legendary Rebel YT. Hi Justin, I'm having anxiety lately. What should I do? You should just basically do whatever makes you happy, and then hopefully that will help. I've never really suffered from anxiety myself, but maybe consult some professionals and see if they can give you some better advice. I'm just a toy reviewer. I don't think I'm equipped to help you there, but I'm sorry to hear that. AXA, hello, I'm getting my Iron Man Mark 50 tomorrow. This is my first time, I think you meant to write, collecting Hot Toys figures, and I want some tips. Hopefully you can give me some advice. Be careful with the Mark 50, the shoulder pads, and the various bits and pieces that move around. Make sure they don't scratch on the rest of the body. You'll be fine. You'll love it. Really, really good figure, that one. Probably one of my absolute all-time favorites. Battle Boon, what's your review on the pack? And it does look a bit underwhelming, especially for the price. Yeah, I wanted to address the price as well. I based all of my thoughts and everything in the video off the Hong Kong price, which is quite significantly less than the US price. However, it's still around the same price as a normal Hot Toys figure. So, I mean, even at that price, which is $100 to $150 less than the US, I still can't justify buying it. Yeah, I mean, it's just rubbed me the wrong way. Don't recommend that pack at all. The Battle Damage faceplate and the Qatar, I absolutely love. In fact, I have them on the Mark 50 right now because I just love them that much. But, I mean, the rest of them, I don't think so. CB, Robert Pattinson, Batman, your thoughts? I'm going to give him a chance if he does end up being the Batman, the final choice. Nicholas Hoult is also in consultation, so we'll see who gets it. What was your first Hot Toys figure? My first Hot Toys figure was... This is Nusi, was the 2000, I got it in 2013, I don't know when it actually came out. It was the plastic Mark 3. It had the pink panty syndrome. It was really bad, but it was a great first figure, and I got it loose, so I was able to mess around with it. And then the next one from there was the Man of Steel Superman, so that one was a really, really good figure. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? My buddy Daniel Yun, actually, he is a collector as well, and he's local, and we've met up a few times, and then he said, hey, you know, why don't you show people the stuff? Because I was already getting the figures early. So he said, why don't you actually start showing people, because you're getting them before everyone else. You got a great opportunity here. So I did that, and he's pretty much the real reason why I decided to start. Bandit, I just canceled my accessory pack after watching a review. Should I get the Stark team suit instead? Yeah, absolutely. That team suit looks freaking awesome. If they do the rest of the set, then it's going to be one hell of a set. Hey Justin, are you getting the new John Wick figure anytime soon? I can't wait for the review on it. That's from Hung Hung. Yeah, I just paid the invoice for John Wick last night. He should be sending it out. This is Philip Liu. He should be sending it out hopefully today. And I will be doing the review as soon as that arrives. What kind of display are you using for your collection, CM? I'm using the deluxe glass cabinets from Shop Fittings Direct, shopfittingsdirect.com.au. Check them out. They've got a whole bunch of different options. You can fully customize it the way you like, different heights, lengths, everything. But yeah, these two are both 1.2 meter ones, and then on the other side, I've got a 1.8 meter one. Bandit, I'm thinking of getting just the damage faceplate on its own in addition to the Mark 50. Yeah, I'd get the battle damage faceplate. That is the best part of the accessory pack, and then the second, I think, is the Qatar. Legendary Rebel YT. Hey Justin, my dad is a co-worker at Hot Toys and he said they were working on Endgame Thor Hot Toys. Excellent. Well, there you go. Legendary Rebel YT has given us an inside scoop. Hopefully Fat Thor does eventually hit the pre-order stage. I think they made a new Mark 3. If you look on the website, they have navy blue underlights by its ribs. And yeah, that is the quarter scale Mark 3. I will be getting that figure when it comes out. Best place to find old collectibles, CM. eBay is the best place to find older stuff. Bandit, thank you. Dr. Applesauce, hello from the States. I was just watching your accessory pack review. Well, hello. I hope that it was able to help. I'm not necessarily saying to everyone, don't buy the accessory pack. It's not terrible, okay? I just had really high expectations, and I think that it really let me down, and I maybe overemphasized that a little bit too much. But I don't think they did the best they could. Ajim, how many Hot Toys and all money you'll spend? Yeah, I get this comment a lot actually. A lot of people say, what do you do for a living? How much does that cost? How much is it? Blah, blah. I don't really like answering that question because to me, the personal value of having everything is more than the monetary value anyway. And I don't think it necessarily helps you for me to tell you how much I spent on all this stuff, but I got them all when they're out at retail mostly, some more, some less. That's the best I can say, really. Too bad Stupid Boy is not in the stream. Yeah, usually he's here. X-Men collection by Hot Toys. Is it a dream? It's a dream, isn't it? I think that maybe when Marvel start doing the X-Men stuff, that we will get figures from X-Men. What's your favorite Hot Toys figure and your favorite Mezco figure? Okay, well, my favorite Mezco figure would have to be the Tech Suit Spidey. Zach actually sent me that figure and I couldn't be more happy with that. He's freaking awesome for doing that. My favorite Hot Toys figure is currently either the Mark 50 or the Tactical Suit Batman from Justice League. What should I wear tomorrow? Legendary Rebel White Tee. You can wear whatever you like. Which is your favorite Iron Man diecast figure? Mark 50. It was helpful. I don't have a Mark 50, so whatever, either way. Lol. Yeah, fair enough. Did you see the new Avengers Mark 7 Iron Man? I have seen that figure in person, the diecast one. It looks amazing. I saw it when it was first announced at HK. I'll absolutely be picking that up. Just got the Mark 50 in yesterday. This thing is ridiculously good from Patriotic Bat OG. Yeah, absolutely. It is one hell of a figure. Turkey, hi, I'm from Thailand. Hey, I've been to Thailand, nice place. Collecting dust again. Hey Justin, still awaiting a video on how you set up your lighting. I don't think I'm going to do a video on how I set up my lighting because it was all custom done. So it's not something that you guys could easily reproduce. I got all the strips cut down to size. They were all hand soldered. They were all stuck onto the cabinets. And I think that it will be, a little bit difficult for you guys to reproduce. So I don't think I'm going to do that. What will you do if your house caught on fire? Well, I'd hopefully escape with my life. The collection is insured, so I would probably... Look, if the house caught fire, I probably wouldn't go ahead and try and pick up all this stuff all over again. There's just so much stuff, and it would just be a pain in the ass. Rains, hey Justin, greetings from Mexico. Just wanted to say that you are the absolute best Hot Toys reviewer. Thank you so much. It's comments like that that really do keep me going, because it takes a hell of a lot of effort to make these videos, especially over the past week. I've been really sick, actually. I'm coming out the other side of it now. But it's been really hard, especially in the videos, to keep my energy levels up. Because I really don't like sounding boring and monotonous. I really like to have a lot of energy when I'm going to the reviews because it helps, judge whether or not I'm excited or let down by a figure. But yeah, it's really hard to keep it going. So comments like that absolutely do. Do you think that it would be worth it to pay the significantly higher prices for the 47, 46? Nah. Don't do that. Get the 50 instead. I love the 47 and I love the 46. I paid $850 for the 47. I regret it. I treat that thing with kid gloves. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to look at it because, you pay too much for something, then the value just, I don't know, it makes you be way, way more careful with that figure. You don't want to pose it or anything. Mutant Creature, what was your first Hot Toy? I answered that a little bit earlier. It was the plastic Mark 3 from Iron Man 1. In agreement about T-Man, Tactical Suit Batman, sorry. He's fantastic. Yeah, he absolutely is. Rihan, hi, I'm from India. Hey, I've never been to India. I might want to go there in the future. Axa, do you have any interest in any comics? I've read comics over the years. I'm not really a big, avid comic book reader, but every now and then I'll pick one up and give it a read. What do you think about Rescue? Seems a bit pricey and looks wonky, Dr. Applesauce. I don't think it looks wonky. I think it looks great. As in terms of the pricing, okay, let's settle the pricing debate once and for all. It's going to get a little bit spicy because I don't really think the best of Sideshow collectibles at the moment. And let's be honest, they set the US prices. So when people say, look, it's too expensive, I think Rescue is around $410 US, maybe a little bit more. You'll have to let me know. But after taxes for Australia at least, and that's called GST, it's 10%, and $100 shipping, that thing's insanely expensive. However, when you look at the price from Hong Kong, it's $322 US. I mean, it just goes to show that Sideshow are putting a huge markup on these figures, and that's to cover their overheads like their crazy big offices, their shows that they're doing, their new employees, their lint rollers, their products, which I think are subpar. It's all of that stuff that they have to cover with their biggest selling product, and that, unfortunately, is Hot Toys. Therefore, you guys have to pay the higher prices so that they can subsidize what they're doing. So it's not necessarily the prices in Hong Kong are going up. In fact, they've remained pretty much the same since the beginning. They've gone up a little bit here and there. It varies on figure to figure, depending on how much engineering work needs to go into it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sideshow are the ones increasing the price. Hot Toys, the price has remained the same. That's pretty much it. So if you have an issue with the price, go ahead and let Sideshow Collectibles know. But I don't think Rescue looks wonky. It looks awesome. Micah, hello again, Mark 50 or wait until 85. Get the Mark 50, it's a freaking awesome figure. Jack Luden, morning Justin, here in the UK anyway. Good morning. CM, top 5 articulated figures. Ooh, I'm going to go with figures that you can articulate but won't necessarily want to leave in a crazy dynamic pose, and I'll throw a few that you can in there as well. The Homecoming Homemade Suit Spidey, really great for articulation, can leave it in whatever pose you want. The Iron Spider is actually really, really well articulated, and the ratchet joints do hold it in place. However, you don't want to leave it in a crazy pose, so that's another one. I don't know if you would include that one on the list or not. Then I'd go with Justice League Flash. The articulation on that thing is freaking amazing, and I don't think you're going to have too many issues with leaving it in a pose. I mean, you don't want to do it for a really long period of time, but I think it should be okay. And then what else? The Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure is really good for articulation. Just looking around, I'm really struggling to think of another one. I'll get back to you on the rest. I might do a video. That sounds like a great idea for a video. Hey, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Hello. I wanted to know if you drilled holes onto the base to run the wires or something, as I'm buying the same display case as well. No, I didn't drill any holes or anything. I can, if you want to send me an email, I can send you some photos of what I ended up doing. Legendary Rebel, hey Justin, have you been to the Philippines? No, I haven't, but I might want to do that in the future. You inspired me to get my first Hot Toys. Yes, Nick, nice. I always love hearing when people get into Hot Toys, either because of me or because of anyone else, but I love hearing new people discovering this hobby because the figures are just so freaking awesome and everyone deserves to have them. Do you know that Sideshow should hire you? You are great. You helped me buy the Iron Man Mark 50. Well, I'm glad I helped you, but I wouldn't want to work for Sideshow. It seems like a very toxic place to work. And it seems like if you're hosting videos for them, that they want it on their channel. So you're not really growing your own audience, you're just growing their audience. So I don't really see any benefit there. I wouldn't work for Sideshow even if they asked me. Seen the MISB podcast and really wanted to thank you for finally going in on Sideshow, starting ordering from HK Wonderland recently, ordered John Wick. I'm so glad that you found Toys Wonderland HK and they can get you your stuff sooner. Don't worry, the next podcast, then episode 10, that's going to go all in. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff that hasn't been said, but just bubbling under the surface. So yeah, don't worry. Rocket Raccoon, Mark 3 is the best. I absolutely love the Mark 3. How to start collecting toys? Buy one, I guess. What's the most expensive hot toy you have? Probably the Hulkbuster. I think his value is the highest, and then maybe 47, 46. Those guys are also kind of up there. Do you think Hot Toys will tweak Endgame Cap because the chest area really bothers me? No, don't think so. I think it's pretty much set as it's going to be, and I'm fine with that. Will you buy the Nano Gauntlet? I'm going to buy the smaller one, the Iron Man, the Tony Stark one. I'm not going to buy the Hulk one. I just don't have space for it. How much is Captain America from Hong Kong? I don't know off the top of my head. You'll have to go and have a look at Toys Wonderland HK on Instagram. You're the collector Hot Toys. I'm the collector of sadness. Maybe you should go Big to someone, legendary Rebel YT. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about you. Patriotic Bat OG, just wanted to say that your channel is amazing. You and Dean keep this hobby a lot of fun and fresh. I love to see you guys do some kind of collaboration at some point. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, absolutely. I love Dean. I chat to him regularly. We did a podcast episode together, so go back and check out the Mint in Sealbox podcast. We did an episode together. We chatted figures. We might do a live stream, hopefully in the future. I will have to ask him and see if he's down. Are you going to do an unboxing and review of the new John Wick? Yes, it's on the way. The lint roller thing, it might make an appearance. You'll have to wait and see, M. Shafiq. Yeah, maybe I'll incorporate it in some interesting way. But yeah, I really can't wait to get that John Wick figure. Pretty much when it comes to any figure that's coming out, X figure, a lot of people ask me, are you picking up X figure? I pretty much am. I get all the figures. Thank you so much for your answers and your videos. You should come to San Diego, California. The Comic-Con will blow your mind. Greetings from a Peruvian living in San Diego, CM. Well, I am actually trying to get over to the US for San Diego Comic-Con, and then the following week, ACG HK in Hong Kong. So if I can pull that off, I will be at San Diego 1 week and then ACG HK in Hong Kong the next week. So fingers crossed I can make that happen. What is your favorite figure, Aiden? The Mark 50 or Justice League Tactical Suit? Batman. You own a 1/4 scale Iron Man, right? How do you feel about them? It seems hard to go back to plastic. Yeah, there's a little bit of die-cast in some of them. I can't remember if it's the 43 or the 45, but there's a little bit of die-cast in the legs to keep it standing. But the paintwork on the 45 is amazing. It looks like a die-cast figure, and if you've ever looked at a die-cast figure before, you can tell the quality of the paintwork is far superior to the plastic ones. So I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing that they're plastic, and they're super big, so if they were die-cast and they fell over, that'd be the end of your detolf, unfortunately. Yep, YouTube vids take a lot of work. I appreciate your vids. As a person who's collected Funko Pops and made content about them, I've learned quite a bit from you as I start collecting Hot Toys. Thanks, Dr. Applesauce. Well, I'm glad I could help you. Yeah, I've got a few Funko Pops lying around as well. I mainly get the limited edition ones. Hey, Dustin, should I get the DX11 or the quarter scale Joker? Kind of prefer the 1/6 scale, but I also like the 1/4 scale, and they go for around the same price. Yeah, that's true. I like the quarter scale Joker. A lot of people didn't necessarily like it. A lot of people got confused with expression and likeness, whether or not the expression on the figure is, tied to the likeness. I think it looks just like Heath Ledger. Dean said so as well in his review. I think go for the quarter scale one. It's more of an impressive piece. If it's a standalone piece, if you don't have the Batman, the quarter scale one is going to stand out more. Top 5 underrated Hot Toys. I love the reviews, by the way. Roll. Top 5 underrated Hot Toys. Probably that one there, Trading Wonder Woman, General Zod, and Jarrell. Those two are really, really good figures that are very, very underrated. So that's 3. 4th is probably the Avatar figure, Jake Scully. That is a great, great figure as well. And the 5th one is probably the Endoskeleton from Terminator Genesis. I love that. The new design didn't really bother me. I quite like it. I just started my collection with 36 orders. That is addictive. CM, that's crazy. 36 in one go, but I don't blame you. It is addictive. I hope I'm not sounding rude, but you look tired. I'm saying in a good way, not a mean way. I am tired. I'm currently sick at the moment. You can probably hear it in my voice. Yeah, I'm struggling, but I thought there are probably a bunch of questions about the accessories. I actually haven't got that many, so I thought I may as well answer them. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I'll take a nap after this. Do you think the Mark 85 will come with the Infinity Hand? I certainly hope so. There's an unreleased, unrevealed accessory, and I reckon that's what that is. I've been watching your channel since you posted the Hot Toys layer. Is that the Hoth one? That's my first video. Don't go back and watch that video. I don't think it's very good. What license would you like to see more from Hot Toys? I don't know. They've got a lot of licenses. I don't think there's one that they're missing. I'll get back to you on that. Is Toys Wonderland HK a good service and reliable? Akash. I've been asked this a few times, but let me put it this way. If Toys Wonderland wasn't reliable, I would have nothing to review because nothing would be delivered, if that makes sense. So yes, they're absolutely reliable. They've delivered everything on time, no problem. Do you think the articulation for the solo Aquaman will be really limited? Yeah, I think so. It looks like it's a rubber torso, but hopefully they surprise me. Do you think the Iron Man Hulkbuster is worth $15.60? I reckon it's worth more than that if you ask me. Trung, hello Justin, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit under the weather, but other than that, I can't complain. What do you think of alternative figures like Vampire Lewis from Interview with the Vampire, done by a company called Figure Master? I've seen that figure. It looks really good over on Keyboard Warriors channel. Not a figure for me personally. I'm a first-year film student and currently going into second year, which requires a short film of some type. Would love to do a documentary on you and your collection and thoughts on the hobby. Jack, yeah, that'd be awesome. Depends on which country you live in. I live in Australia, so it might not be able to work out. Rob Swallow, should I cancel my Mark 50 accessories pack? I don't necessarily think that I should tell you whether or not you should cancel it. I did the best I could to showcase the accessories in the best light that I could. They just let me down, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to let you down, and it depends what sort of expectation level you have going in. I think the faceplate is really good, and I think the guitar is really good as well, but then again, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you are paying for. There'll be another Hot Toys Drax, but it's the invisible version. Yeah, it's out now. I've already got that figure. Do you see the Hot Toys Rescue figure? I have seen it. I have a video on it on my channel, which is doing crazy well for some reason. The figure preview videos are taking off. Almost 100,000 views on that, and it looks amazing. I love that figure. It looks really, really good. No complaints from me. I think the head sculpt is on point, unlike a lot of people have said. I now regret it as I bought the accessory pack as well, and in the future I will order from your seller on eBay. Yeah, Bandit, I mean, if you want the stuff sooner, it all comes down to budgeting, right? You do pay a little bit extra to get it now, and it depends on which country you live in. In the States, right, Sideshow is the cheapest, and that's just how it is, but they are also one of the slowest. So if you want to get hit with 5 invoices at one time and pay almost $2,000 or whatever it is, completely fine, go with Sideshow. But if you want to pay $100 to $150 more, get it earlier and therefore be able to budget, because that means that you're not outlaying $2,000 at one time. Yes, you're paying more for the individual item, but you're getting it sooner and you're not having to go through that crazy headache of finding $2,000 to pay for your 5 figures that have come all at the same time. That's just my 2 thoughts on it. Okay, have you thought about going to Ace Comic Con? Let me know where that is. I haven't actually thought about that. Not so Slim Shady. Akash, I'm new to the collecting hot toys. Must you constantly clean the toys, constantly move the figures so you don't damage it? Do you have any advice for a new collector? I don't think you have to constantly clean them. I don't think I've cleaned figures recently, but they are in sort of sealed glass cabinets. I've got a compressed air can, and I just sort of spray them off with the compressed air, and it gets any dust or whatever off. Do you have the Sarlacc pit base for your Boba Fett? Yep, absolutely, Marcos. Noel, any tips on how to maintain leather on Hot Toys figures? I'm going to tell you a little secret. I haven't done anything to maintain any of the leather on my figures. No peeling, no cracking. It could just be because the climate is really forgiving down here. It's not humid. It gets pretty hot, but this room, the blinds are down all the time and it's closed, and the heating and air conditioning vents are both closed, so the temperature remains pretty consistent. However, you can use some silicone and rubber / vinyl protectant. You can get that from automotive stores and just put some on there. You inspired me, so I'm working to start my own review channel, but in Spanish. See, and that's freaking awesome. Send me a link when you are done. Cheaper alternative to Hot Toys? There are no alternatives to Hot Toys, but if you want to supplement your Hot Toys collection, I would go with some of the third-party companies. Toy Zero is good. So Toys is absolutely excellent. Their figures are on point. In the last stream, you said you would pick the Zod and Jor-El and show us in front of the camera. I can, but the issue is they will fall over if I pick them up. We'll see. If a couple of more people want to ask me to do that, then I will. Are you planning to get the Hulkbuster Mark 49? The Hulkbuster is actually the Mark 48. I'm not planning on getting it. A mate of mine might bring his over so I can do a review. How can I start my collection with expensive or cheap figures? Check on eBay for older figures first. That way you can set the price low to high, and then you can see some of the cheaper figures and go from there. Addy, hi Justin. Hey Justin, do you think they'll make a fat Thor, Kane, Sharp? I absolutely hope so. I really, really hope that they do. Marcos, what's your favorite 1/6 original trilogy Star Wars figure? That's hard. I don't know. Part of me really wants to say Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. That's just my bias, though. I really love Boba Fett. Yeah, it's either him or Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. What's up, my person? Hey, lucky for you and me, the girlfriend and I are visiting Australia sometime next year, so if you're ever free, would love to do it. Yeah, absolutely, let me know. Do you hear any rumors regarding Hot Toy Star Wars figures? Not really, no. Star Wars is a little bit of a radioactive franchise at the moment. Let's just say that after The Last Jedi, so we'll see if it can turn around after whatever, Mandalorian or Rise of Skywalker or whatever. We'll see what happens. I wish to see Hot Toys or Sideshow 1/6 figures of rock bands like U2, Depeche Mode. Yeah, maybe one day they will do that. I mean, they've done Michael Jackson. Why not do other people? After the last podcast, I looked at Wonderland and Eric Lee. You're right. Those prices seem a lot more reasonable. Lol, Sideshow better be careful. They freaking absolutely better be careful. Their prices are going up because they're getting too ambitious. They're making their terrible product. Sideshow should have kept it lean from the very beginning. I don't know why they expanded to the rate they did. They absolutely didn't need to. I think that it was a big mistake. Good point about Sideshow. I never thought about that, but have been following Toys Wonderland since finding your channel. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Toys Wonderland is, I think, one of the best places to go to get your figures. They get them early. The prices aren't crazy. Some are more than others, granted. But that's the thing, right? This guy is lining up like a year in advance to get these figures. He has every right to charge whatever he likes. There's no prerequisite that says this guy must offer you the figure early, but also for a cheap price. He can ask for whatever price he wants, I feel. Tips for a new collector. Start off with something that a franchise that you really, really like a Marvel figure or something, and then expand that line before going too crazy. That's my first tip there. Got my Mark 50. Any worries with the clamp stand damaging the flight stabilizer due to the weight? I didn't use the flight stabilizer for that very reason, because I wanted to have him floating, but then I'm like, oh, damn, I don't want to break anything, so do be careful. Old Cap gave his shield to Sam Wilson. Hopefully in the future there will be a Hot Toys Falcon Captain America. Is that what you call it? I guess so. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some sort of cap design on Falcon's outfit in whatever comes out next. Sideshow have left a bad taste in my mouth. Always felt like they took advantage of me. Was paying almost 140 pounds in import tax on each figure. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, seriously, that's insane. Sideshow really did stuff up recently. They charged people in Europe twice for the import taxes, which is just not on. Any tips for keeping Yondu's trench coat from flaking? Maybe 303 aerospace protection. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, Life. I mean, I don't have anything on my Yondu's trench coat, and he's absolutely fine. But that's maybe just because of my climate. Should I buy Last Jedi Rey or Infinity War Captain America? Infinity War Captain America, there's always going to be another Rey, especially coming from the new movie from Episode 9. I don't think that it's necessary to get the Last Jedi one. It wasn't a standout. It was good, but it wasn't like an amazing standout figure. Dales, I love you. Thank you. I received the Mark 50 today and realized that its accessories don't really have the realistic wear and tear either. Love your videos. Yeah, but they get away with it because they're smaller, and also the flight stabilizer on the back, so you don't really see them. So they're smaller. So, I think they get away with it. Hunter, are you a full-time YouTuber? No, absolutely not. I work in sales for a company. I actually am homesick today. You can probably hear it. I sound absolutely terrible, and I've got very, very low energy. It's taking a lot out of me to do this live stream, but I do it for you guys. But yeah, I do work full-time. I usually do the YouTube stuff when I get home from work. Hey, I'm going to start collecting Hot Toys. What cheap figure should I buy first? One of the cheapest and best ones, I think, is Jor-El. He's right down there. I got mine for 105 Australian dollars, which is crazy cheap. Felt like a champion. Won a Star Spangled Cap for 120 pounds on eBay. Yeah, that's a really, really good figure. What happened to Eric Lee, the man that could do all, the man who can? Shadow Cuba. Yeah, I still order from different suppliers. It's just I've been going with Toys Wonderland HK recently because his prices were more reasonable for me. So that's who I went with. I don't have anything bad to say about Eric. He's a great dude. I've actually met him and had dinner with him in Hong Kong. Really, really nice guy. But yeah, I'm just gone with Toys Wonderland HK because his prices were a little bit better. Thoughts on the Mark 50 and Mark 85 joint exposed? Doesn't bother me one bit. I've had a couple of people say, oh, it's so ugly. Nah, it really doesn't bother me. I understand why they did it. In fact, I don't even see it. My eyes just look at the figure as a whole. It's not something that stands out. The Mark 47 had pretty similar leg gaps. Mark 45, same thing. They all pretty much do. The Mark 6, Mark 4, they all pretty much have the same thing. I don't know why suddenly it's become such a big topic of debate. Is the Mark 3 diecast worth getting, or should I wait for reissue? I don't think there's going to be a reissue. Absolutely go and get it. Why are we not getting more Venom Hot Toys figures? I don't know. Hot Toys has the license for Venom. They've had it since August. So I don't know, August last year that is. So I don't know why we're not getting them. Please put the Nightmare Batman side by side with Superman. We can see two armored Batmans, but the Nightmare is kind of hidden. Switch them, please. Yeah, I might do that. That's a good idea, actually. Please show us Jor-El and Sod. Okay, I might have to towards the end of this live stream. Do you think Hot Toys should go back to consider doing all the villains and Batmobile from 66 Batmobile? No, I don't think so. I don't think that would sell well at all for them. Hot Toys always has to keep in front of their mind the Hong Kong market. They don't really factor in the overseas market. In fact, they've said this a bunch of times over and over again. The vehicles don't sell and stuff like that. There was no market for the Adam West Batman in Hong Kong, so it just didn't happen, and I don't think we're going to see any more. There's rumors that Hot Toys would reissue Mark 47. No, not going to happen. If you could pick one figure out of your entire collection of figures, which figure is your favorite? Either the 50, Mark 50, or the Tactical Suit Batman from Justice League. I can't pick between those two. What's going to be your next hot toy? John Wick. It's coming in the next couple of days. Toy Medic. Hey, hello. Will you be buying the PS4 Spider-Man? Yes. I'll say it once more. Any figure, pretty much every figure. The only figure that I haven't picked up last year or haven't picked up this year is the Mark 48, the Power Pose Hulkbuster. But then again, it's not really a figure. I pretty much pick up everything. I even picked up the Black Panther chair, which is right there. Yep, right there. So I pretty much pick up anything. So you guys don't need to ask me if I'm getting X figure. I pretty much am. I've just got my Obi-Wan Deluxe. Awesome. That's a really, really good figure. And good day from USA. Hey, I'm planning on buying my first War Machine figure. I don't know if I should wait for the Mark 4 or wait for the future in case Hot Toys announces the Mark 7. I think that's actually a Mark 5, the one you're talking about, the really bulky one. It's been sort of rumored that that's the Mark 5. I don't think they're going to do it. With the Infinity War Spider-Man being delayed, you think they're updating it? Infinity War Spider-Man wasn't delayed. In fact, Infinity War Spider-Man's right there. I think you're talking about the delay with Sideshow. Sideshow's already sent out a bunch. I don't know why they haven't got the next shipment. I don't think anything is being changed at all. Have you ever met one of the artists who made one of the Hot Toys figures? When I was at ACG HK, all the Hot Toys employees were there, so I did actually meet some of the people who work at Hot Toys. What other things will you collect besides 1/6 scale figures or statues? I collect life-size stuff. I have my Batman suit in there. There's a video on my channel of the 1:1 scale Batman suit. What a champ. Justin, keeping us entertained even when he's sick. Keep up the good work, man. I enjoy these live streams. Keeps me company before heading out to work. Yeah, thanks, Jack. Thank you. I definitely try. Which extra accessories do you hope will come with the Mark 85? We're not going to get any extra accessories. We're just going to get, I think, the one which hasn't been announced yet, and that's the Gauntlet hand. I don't think we're going to get any other ones. In fact, I know we're not going to get any other ones. Which one would you choose, 50 or 85? 50. Do you like Captain Marvel? Hell yes, I do. When are you going to give us a tour of your Dragon Ball Z figure arts? The next collection tour, I will show you. Who is your favorite Avenger? Iron Man. Enjoyed Peter's recent upload of Toy Sapiens. What is your most anticipated figure from Marvel coming up? I agree, Sideshow needs to be careful. Competition will cut into their market share. The Mark 7 diecast is my most anticipated Marvel figure. What is your favorite Hot Toys figure? Mark 50 or Tactical Suit Batman? Do you know a good place that sells good display cases for original price? Yeah, shopfittingsdirect.com.au. Why does Hot Toys not making good figures like Endgame Hulk, Endgame Thor, and Logan Hot Toys? They are sometimes lazy. I don't think it's because they're lazy, Legendary Rebel YT. It's because stuff like the Hulk is going to cost a lot. It's going to be a significant investment to make an all-new body because that Hulk was a little bit smaller than, say, that Hulk right there. So it's a new body. It's going to be a little bit expensive. We might get it, but we'll have to wait and see. Do you prefer using dynamic pose on your Hulkbuster? My Hulkbuster is just standing up and down, but I've got the Mark 43 sort of busting out, so that gives it a bit more of a dynamic look. My Mark 50 came, yes. Sideshow didn't charge me taxes, just noticed they never had. So total was just $407 and I got $20 off. Nice. It's still a little bit more expensive than Hong Kong. In fact, a lot more expensive, but I'm glad that you got it. Thanks for your reviews and the overall enthusiasm you have for the hobby. Keep it 100, Justin. Thank you. Aiden, hi. Hello. Do you like War Machine? Absolutely. Are you going to buy Endgame? Are you going to buy Game of Thrones Hot Toys figures? They're not making any, so I don't think. And even if they did, I don't think I will. I don't actually like Game of Thrones. Do you collect Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings Hot Toys? Hot Toys don't make those either. I will be getting the Fantastic Beasts Hot Toys figures, but they haven't made any Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter figures. The Spider-Man PS4 figure looks incredible, Schmitty. Yeah, it absolutely does. I've seen it in person, and the Punk Rock Spidey. They both look freaking awesome. Please do not show your Jor-El figure. Okay, there you go. How many War Machine figures do you have? I have them all of the ones that have been released so far. I've got the Mark 1, the Mark 2 from Age of Ultron, the Mark 3 from Civil War, and I have the Mark 4 coming from Infinity War, so all of them. What's the most detailed and over-designed Hot Toys you have? The Hulkbuster. Do you feel Hot Toys quality has gone down over the years? Absolutely not. It's gone way up, in my opinion. If you compare a figure that, like the Mark III plastic, if you compare the plastic Mark III to the Mark 50 now, I mean, it's like that company has completely reinvented all of their processes from the ground up. Their quality is going way up. Bruh, 888, a lot of eights. How much is your collection worth? I talked about this a little bit earlier in the live stream. I don't necessarily put a dollar value on anything. I know how much I sort of paid for everything, but to me personally, it's worth more than what I've paid for everything. And I get asked this a lot. I don't think it's necessary for me to sort of tell you guys how much it's worth. Does it make my videos any more or less entertaining? You'll have to let me know. Justin, you said so many good things about tactical...
I'm not sure I understand.
That was Siri interrupting us. Not sure about technicals of Batman. Mine arrived this week. You were absolutely right. It's a monster. Yeah, it's one hell of a figure. Petrucco. Yeah, it's one hell of a figure. Freaking awesome. There are some figures on Toys Wonderland HK that have titles that are different than the photos. Which one should I trust, the titles or the photos? You'll have to clarify what you mean there. I don't entirely understand. Do you think Hot Toys will reissue all the Captain America figures? No, I don't think so. Are you getting the new Mark 3 Deluxe version? It has a cool dark blue underarm. That's the quarter scale one, and yes, I am getting it. You should check it out on Sideshow. I don't go on Sideshow. I check it out on Hot Toys' official Facebook page. That's where they announce all their own figures. Any chances you could review the Damn Toys Assassin's Creed figures? I remember you said that you bought one for your partner, and I'm curious if you think they're up to par. Yeah, I got one for my fiance. I just looked at it. It's just down there, the Altair figure. Maybe in the future, the new one from, I don't even know his name, the Michael Fassbender one. When that's coming, I will review that. What is the least favorite Iron Man? Ooh, out of the die-cast ones, I don't think there is even a least favorite. They're all freaking amazing. I like them all. Marvel or DC? DC, I don't know. I grew up with Batman the Animated Series, all the Batman films. I mean, I have to go with DC. You mentioned last stream that you were getting the mech test Tony Stark. Did you get it? Thoughts on it? I feel like I have a lot of nostalgia for it because it was my first one. Yeah, I got it. It's down there. I don't think you can see it, actually. It's just in the corner. Let me know if you want to see a video or anything on it. I don't think I will. But yeah, I freaking love it. It is so good. I did a photo, like a blogger-style photo with the background and effects and everything. Check out on my Facebook. I absolutely love it. There is a company called Toysbox that actually are making a third-party reissue version of it, which I don't see as a bad thing at all. It enables more people to get it, and I will be getting that as well. Is the Mark 85 going to have accessories? It'll have some, I think. Just had a friend stationed in Korea go to Rebel Base and get me the Sand Trooper and the Force Awakens, I think you meant. Kylo, like those and thought PS props to reading every comment. Yeah, I replied to every single comment and those figures are excellent. Do you think Hot Toys are going to make a Shazam? Yes. Please show your Iron Man Mark 50. It's right there. If you could do podcast suggestion with Zachary more often, please do one with purely Iron Man topic. Yeah, I might do that. Iron Man centric episode. When did you start collecting? 2013. That original Mark III, oh my lord, compared to my die cast, that thing feels so brittle. Exactly. So I think the quality absolutely is going up. So I should screw up the invoice. I got charged import taxes. It was a quarter of the cost of the Mark IV, the Mark 50. Damn. Yeah, I don't think you'll be ordering from Sideshow again, my friend. You're living the dream. Keep it up. I think maybe I am. I don't know. It's a lot of work to keep up the videos, but I still absolutely enjoy it. And I've always said that if at any point I stop enjoying making YouTube videos and talking to you guys, then I won't do it anymore, but I'm still absolutely enjoying it and going strong. Is there any previously released Hot Toys figure that you don't own that you want to own in the future? Mark 1 Whiplash. I'm trying to find one as we speak. Is there any way to get Hot Toys cheaper than, for example, Sideshow? I don't think so. I think that Sideshow is pretty much the cheapest. Toy Medic, thank you for your super chat, $5. Thanks for the keep on being awesome. I will try my hardest. But yeah, I don't think there's anywhere cheaper than Sideshow. But you do pay a little bit extra to get them early from Toys Wonderland HK. When can we expect episode 10 of Minutes Your Box? I want to hear Sideshow get trashed even more. We don't trash anyone. We just talk facts, and if people don't like what Sideshow are doing, then that's up to them. But we cover some pretty interesting topics that a lot of people probably wouldn't expect. Do you have Ultron? I do. He's right there. He's big. He's awesome. I love him. Mjolnir or Stormbreaker? Marvel or DC? Mjolnir and DC. If you were to sell your entire collection of figures, how much would you sell them for? I wouldn't. Which of your figures is that one that you don't like too much? The Dusty Deadpool is my least favorite. Do a backflip. I'm sitting on a chair, so I definitely cannot. Figs for life. I do. Interesting. Big M, bro, is this real? I think so, unless we're in the Matrix. Specifically for the photo title thing, there is a star boost. I want to buy but the title says that it is Hulkbuster, but the photos are... Send him a message, I'm sure he can clear it up for you. He's a really awesome guy. His name's Philip. He can definitely sort you out. What Iron Man Hot Toys is your favorite? Mark 50. Would love to see a review on it. I remember my brother getting it. It was when I was younger. I took so much care of it when he told me how much it was. Yeah, it's amazing. I was talking about the Mech Test Tony. It is absolutely, in my opinion, the best Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. Love your display cabinet. Do you need to do any dusting? From time to time, yeah, and that's with all things. You have to maintain it. I just used a compressed air can and I sort of go around the edges, and it's pretty good. The new concept Wonder Woman from Hot Toys resembles a classic Linda Carter Wonder Woman from the classic TV show. Do you think we will ever see Linda Carter classic Wonder Woman? I don't think so. No, there's not really a big market in Hong Kong for that. How do you get into Hot Toys, and what was your experience when you bought your first one? I don't exactly know how I heard about Hot Toys, but in 2013, I was trying to find awesome collectibles, and I stumbled across the Mark III plastic figure, and I bought it for a really cheap price. It was loose. It was pretty average figure, but yeah, I really liked it, and then, you know, from there I just kept on buying more. In your experience, which figures have the worst quality in your collection? Those that show cracks, for example. My Ironmonger has some cracks on him. Just trying to think. That's pretty much it. Everything else is in pretty good nick. The BVS Superman has a bit of brown sort of glue residue from it drying out around the collar, but that's fine. Toys Wonderland HK doesn't have the Mark 85 listed. Do you think it will come back? Or I think his pre-orders might be sold out, unfortunately. Hey, what's up? Do you like the Armored Thanos more or less than Infinity War Thanos? I like it less. I like the Infinity War Thanos more, just based on the character. I think the character was more compelling in Infinity War. What is the most expensive toy that you bought? The Hulkbuster. Is it worth it to pre-order? Has anything ever sold out on pre-order? Yeah, stuff definitely does sell out on pre-order. Absolutely, especially Iron Man figures. Have you seen the Lim Toys Gunslinger based on the Red Dead Redemption 2 video game? If so, what are your thoughts on it? It looks amazing. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. I might have to. A lot of people are telling me to. I don't really like cowboy and western games, but I might have to check it out. Justin, if I have to choose one as the definitive standard suit Batman, BVS or Suicide Squad? Suicide Squad 1 is improved. I like it better. I like the suit better. However, I think the cape is... Then again, the cape's pretty bad on BVS. Either way, they need a custom cape, so get a custom cape. Show us your lint roller. Okay, it's not in here. Damn, I really thought it was in here. I was going to show you, but it's not in here. It will feature in a future video. Are Hot Toys cheaper in Hong Kong? How much cheaper are they? They are cheaper. To give you an example, the Rescue figure is $322 US in Hong Kong. Hey, at Justin's Collection. Hello, Mac. Are you planning to review Ultron? I don't want to seem a bad fan, but I never see you review him or unbox him. Yeah, I got him way past when it came out. If something's older, I don't tend to do a review on it because it just doesn't get that many views, unfortunately. Vandycoop, hashtag Dusty Justy. Okay, hello, thank you. Dab so I can. I'm not going to do that. Next video on the plate from Toy Medic. John Wick. Probably. I don't think I have anything before that. But yeah, John Wick. I'm so excited to get that John Wick. Do you have an Instagram account? What is it? I do, Phantom Orion. It is. You'll never guess it. It's Justin's Collection. I've been growing it pretty steadily. There's a pretty decent fan base on there as well. I will not dab until you dab. Okay, well then nobody will be dabbing. I think the Patrol Trooper will be the next Shell Trooper. I think so, Toy Medic. I love the Patrol Trooper. I'm staring at him right now. He's pointing his gun at me. He looks freaking awesome. I love that figure. I will give you $100 if you guess my name. It starts with J and ends with B. Okay, I don't know. Jacob, maybe? Can you give away Hot Toys? I've done a giveaway before. In fact, Mint and Seal Box has done a giveaway before. We gave away a Hella, and I gave away a plastic Mark IV from my collection. I will be doing another giveaway when I get closer to 20,000. How old are you, Justin? 29. Ever been to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil? No, I haven't been to Rio. I am 24. Yes. I don't know why I had to think about that, but not many people really ask me for my age. Do you keep your Hot Toys in boxes? If yes, where do you keep them? I don't keep them in boxes. They're in the they're in the display case. The boxes I keep at the storage locker down the road. Bruh, just got already. Okay, Deadpool or Spider-Man? Spider-Man. If Hot Toys were to cancel releasing the rest of the Justice League line except for one, would you prefer Batman or Superman? Superman. We have plenty of Batman figures. They're not going to cancel anything, don't worry. Will Hot Toys release Iron Man Mark 1? I think so. I have a standing bet with Zachary from King Zachary V that if they don't release it by the end of the year, I have to buy him a plastic one. So for my wallet's sake, I hope that they do. Which is your favorite figures from the Avengers Infinity War and from Justice League? Mark 50 and Thanos are my favorite so far from Infinity War, and Justice League is Flash and Tactical Suit Batman and Aquaman. There's 3. They look freaking awesome. You are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Aiden. That means the world. From Adelaide, where do you recommend buying Hot Toys from? Toys Wonderland HK, Philip Liu. His prices are a little bit higher than Sideshow. However, you get them way earlier. And as I said earlier in the video, it helps you budget. If Sideshow hits you with an invoice for $2,000 and 5 figures all at once, I mean, you may as well have paid that extra $100 and got the damn thing early. I mean, you could have saved yourself trying to come up with some insane amount of money for 6 months later when Sideshow decides they have it. The lint roller is Justin's Mjolnir. Thank you. Where is Iron Man figure? There are plenty of Iron Man figures. There's one there, they're all around. Should I get the team suit or pay a bit extra and get the Mark 85? If you're deciding between those two, go for the 85, but I still think the team suit is awesome. Can you give any advice to people that are starting to collect Hot Toys? Start slow and collect from a franchise you love. Where is the Mark 50? There, he's right there. You're a machine, man. You're reading all these comments and responding like it's nothing. Are you human? I certainly hope I am. Iron Man or Batman fig? What's the best and least? I don't exactly completely understand that, but I think the Mark 50 is the best Iron Man figure to date, and I think the Tactical Suit Batman is the best Batman figure to date. Have you been to the Philippines? I haven't, unfortunately, but maybe in the future. How much does your Detolfs cost? These aren't Detolfs, they're custom cabinets from Shop Fittings Direct. The prices go up and down, they change with different configurations. You'll have to check on the website. How can you spend so much money to figure? I work hard and I save hard. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I have a job that pays me well and I can afford to get the figures. I just got my Iron Man Mark 50 and it's my favorite Iron Man yet, D-Storm. Yeah, absolutely. It's freaking awesome. I'm Justin, you look like Toby White. Do I? I don't think I do, but thank you, I guess. Did your parents, partner, or friends give you a hard time for collecting toys? What do you tell them? Luckily not. My fiance collects stuff herself. She's got a whole bunch of Funko Pops. She's got the Altair from Dam's Toys. She's always supported me in whatever I want to buy, whatever I want to do. She's, you know, absolutely amazing. She's always, yeah, as I said, always supported me. When it comes to family and friends, my friends kind of think it's a bit weird. They're starting to come around to it now. They always come in here and they're like, oh, you got something new. But yeah, some of my friends, especially people who I work with, maybe think it's a bit weird. My family also, mum never really understood the stuff. Dad sort of kind of likes it. But yeah, my fiance is absolutely amazing, and yeah, she supports me in everything I do. What do you think Suicide Squad Batman is better than BVS at? I remember last year in the review you said that you sold the Suicide Squad to keep the BVS. Yeah, I think it's better in terms of the quality of the suit. They've got better paintwork, better paint apps, and it comes with equally as many as accessories, and it comes with a wide cape, so why not go for that? And the display base I like because it's a little bit smaller. Will the new Iron Man Mark III have some die cuts instead of plastic? There is no new Iron Man Mark III, there's just that quarter scale one, and that is plastic. Any insider news on what could possibly release next? No, unfortunately. Usually I have something, but none of my Hong Kong sources have told me anything. If I had to sort of guess, I'd say probably some Justice League figures. I really hope that Superman comes out. But then again, more realistically, it's probably going to be something from Solo. Can I suggest something? Whenever you review an Iron Man figure, can you show the light-up features, Akash? Look, I only really show stuff in my review that influences my decision on whether or not I like the figure. Therefore, I can provide my opinion on a figure. The reason I don't show the light up is because I don't use the light up in my collection, and taking out a bunch of sort of battery cases and everything to put batteries in for something that I'm not even going to use and doesn't influence my decision, it doesn't really work. It's not a showcase video, don't forget, it's a review, and it's not a tutorial video, it's a review. So I'm just giving you my opinion on the figure, and therefore you can base your own on that, and maybe it'll help you decide whether or not to buy it. So I don't think the lights are essential. Things to consider before collecting. Where can I buy figures? Sorry, I'm new to this. That's fine. You can get it from Toys Wonderland HK. He gets them super early. Do you have the Neo figure? Should I get him and break my Star Wars only rule? Man, if you're going to break that Star Wars only rule, that Neo figure, I'm looking at him right now, he's doing his one-handed handstand with his M16. It's very tempting. I'd say go for it. He's freaking awesome. I'm going to wait here for you. Okay, fair enough. Which of the accessories on the Mark 50 accessories pack are your favorite? I mean, they are my favorite. I am keeping them, but I'm selling the pack. This pack here, I'm actually selling it. I'm just keeping the Qatar. I'm keeping the battle damage faceplate, and I'm keeping the Thanos gauntlet restraint. The rest I have actually already sold. Lol, I love how you're reading every single comment on here. Literally never seen any other YouTuber do that. Not even ones that have a small following like you. Wow, wait until you get bigger. I always reply to all of my comments, and I try to reply to all of my comments in the live stream as well. How to earn money fast? Work hard, Ali. That's the best advice that I can give you. You do look like Toby Aiden. Thank you. I still don't know if that's a compliment, but thank you. Thanks for making these unboxing videos. It's really awesome to see. Well, thanks, bro. Phantom Orion. Well, thank you. D-Storm22. Do you like Iron Man? I love Iron Man, in fact. Iron Man was the first MCU movie that I ever saw. I saw it in the cinema on opening night, and he's been a part of my life in one way or another, in part of my cinematic journey and my collecting journey. There's a bunch of Iron Man figures, as you can see, in the collection. How much money would it take for you to forget how to read? I don't think you can forget how to read. Rob Swallow, can I come to your wedding? Maybe. I don't really know you, Rob, so we'll work on that. Nothing like bringing a girl home and she wanders into your collection room. Yeah, I guess that could be a bit awkward. See, I didn't really... I mean, I had the plastic Mark 3 in 2013, and then I didn't really collect anything up until, I don't even know, 2015, maybe? I didn't really buy anything else. So I didn't really have a crazy huge collection. This all sort of started when, you know, my partner at the time, she's my fiance now, encouraged me to keep going, and she bought me actually my second figure. So yeah, really awesome. Thanks to you, give me information about starting this hobby. You are my best YouTuber. Thank you, Ryan. Do you like Mark 50 or Mark 85? More Mark 50. Andres, buy in Sideshow or Big Bad Toy Store. I don't think you should buy from either. They take ages to get here, and they can hit you with a big invoice at one time. I think you should go with Toys Wonderland HK. That's just my opinion. The prices are a little bit higher, but you get them sooner, and you don't get hit with big invoices when they all do come out at the same time. Do you have the black Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? I do, actually. I just got it recently. You look like Tobey Maguire. Thank you. Kent, Justin, did you buy John Wick? Yes, I paid for it last night. It should be coming very soon. I'm a first actor of Spider-Man. Yeah, I know who Tobey Maguire is. I don't really see it myself, but thank you, I guess. I know you don't give scores to figs, but if you had to 1 to 10 on how you would rate the Joker, Petrucco, is that because Dean Knight gave it a 5 out of 10? I would give it a solid 7. It's not perfect, but I still really, really do like it. What is the worst figure in your collection? Dusty Deadpool. I hate that figure. No, it's not that bad. I give it a bad rap, but it's not my favorite. Do you think the quarter scale Iron Man Mark 3 color will last you to being plastic? Yeah, absolutely. It's hard plastic. It's not rubber. So that means it's going to last. Can you speak Cantonese, Owen? No, I can't. Whereabouts in Australia are you from, Stephen? I'm from Melbourne. Where do you buy your figures? I buy them from Toys Wonderland HK. Sideshow is faster than Big Bad Toy Stores. Okay, but I mean, they're still like 3 to 4 months later than Hot Toys. What are your favorite Marvel and DC movies? Infinity War, I like more than Endgame. Then Endgame, Civil War, and Winter Soldier. So basically all of the Russo's movies, and Iron Man 1, of course. Then I really like BVS. I really like Man of Steel. Justice League is on there. It's not amazing, but I still enjoy it. And then 89 Batman. That is my all-time favorite Batman movie, I think. What are your favorite Marvel and DC movies? Yeah, sorry, just answered that. I don't know why I reread that. Toy Medic, thanks, Justin. Hit me up for some brain-picking mod for Sideshow's Facebook page. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you were a mod for Sideshow's Facebook page. Well, definitely, maybe you've got some insight into why they have that individual making videos for them, because I know Hot Toys definitely don't like his videos, and that could be hurting their relationship with the company. Just unboxed my Iron Man Mark 50, and wow, it's gorgeous. Yeah, it's freaking amazing. Do you think there'll be more John Wick Hot Toys? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a one-off, unfortunately. Can I go to your house and steal all your Hot Toys? Lol, I wouldn't want that, no. When you eventually reach 1 million subs and get thousands of people in your streams, will you still read every single comment from there? If not, I think we'd all understand. I'm going to try to. I'm always going to try to read every single comment. I really want to see John Wick, bro. Me too. It's going to be here in a couple of days. Do you think Hot Toys should produce more quarter scale figures? And which characters would you see in that scale? I want to see some more Batman figures. I want to see a Justice League Batman, an Armored Batman. I don't know if they could do a quarter scale Thanos. He'd be freaking huge. I just got the Entebbe quarter scale Robocop and I love it. So maybe a quarter scale Robocop from Hot Toys. What is the worst figure in the collection? I've had that comment like a bunch of times, but it's Dusty Deadpool. Did you do a Drax review? I didn't, because I got him a lot later. I brought a girl home and had a couple glass cabinets full of them, and she discovered the Bat Cave with the light shining in her face. Luckily, she supports me to this day in collecting. Nice! Well, that's good. That's a good story. You kind of look like Neo. Don't worry, it's a compliment. Okay, well, apparently I look like a bunch of different people. Thank you. Because I don't mind waiting. I buy most of my figures from Pop Culture. After stacking Pop Culture's pre-order and member discounts, I would have to pay about 50% more if I ordered direct from Sideshow. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people say they don't mind waiting, which I don't really understand, Jonathan. It's fine if you don't want it immediately. That's fine, I guess. But when it comes to people like Pop Culture and Sideshow, they can potentially stack orders so that the Mark 50, the Iron Spider, the Doctor Strange, the Neo, they all come in one big shipment. So then you get sent a huge invoice for $2,000, for instance. Then you've got to come up with that money. Whereas if you got it from Hong Kong, you get it sooner, which is a benefit. And even if you don't necessarily care about getting it sooner, you do get it. So you do get some sort of benefit. And yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but you do get it sooner and you don't have to pay that crazy invoice all at one go, if you know what I mean. You are a 10. Thank you, Aiden. I don't think you look like Toby. You've got more of a Gordon Levitt vibe. Okay, Owen. Apparently, as I said, I look like a bunch of people. I respect you for doing your reviews and feeling comfortable to suggest your thoughts. Yeah, absolutely. I'm always honest with you guys. I don't like misleading anyone. I'm always honest. I tell you exactly what I think of everything if I love it. And yes, I know I'm very positive. I like a lot of the figures, but you know, I mean, I try my hardest. That's what I'm trying to say. Have you ever really missed a Hot Toys figure that you really like? Yeah, the Whiplash Mark 1. I still need to pick up that figure. Will you do a giveaway? I will. I have a Star-Lord that I am planning on doing a giveaway on when I get closer to 20,000 subs. Have you ever been recognized on the street yet with that YouTube fame? No, I don't really consider myself at all with any YouTube fame. I have any YouTube fame. I mean, I'm 19,000 subs, not that many, I don't think. But yeah, I'm just humble, I guess. I don't really, haven't really been noticed or anything. Maybe when I go to VidCon, maybe. I don't think so, though. Greetings from Manila, Philippines. What a great collection. What is your favorite Iron Man armor? It is the Mark 50, and hello from Australia. Tips for keeping Hot Toys figures in good shape, please. Keep them clean, dust-free. I use an air canister just to spray them off. And I don't personally do it, but some protectant, vinyl leather protectant on your leather figures would be nice too. How many figures do you have in total? I haven't done a count recently, but I do think that there's about 250 now, which is insane to think of. When are you going to get into statues? I don't think I will. I don't really like statues. I prefer my figures posable. Which is the hottest girl figure in your collection? What do you think? I don't know. I don't think I can answer that question, to be honest with you. Most hyped figure. For me, Mark 7 diecast, absolutely. Justin, you keep mentioning that Toys Wonderland HK owner is Philip. When I talk to him through WhatsApp, it's usually one of their employees. Yeah, absolutely. You can. He's got a bunch of employees that you can talk to as well. But the owner is Philip Liu. That's who I deal with. He's literally one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He's on holiday at the moment. We've been chatting about his holiday. One of my favorite things when opening all Iron Man is that fresh smell. I've never really smelled any figures. A lot of people do say that. Did you pre-order Rescue from Law? I don't pre-order any figures. It's interesting for me to say that, but I don't pre-order on purpose because if I was pre-ordering figures every week and also buying figures every week, the price would be astronomical. And also, if I don't pre-order from one person, it gives me the opportunity to work with whoever I want to work with when it does come out, whoever will offer the best price. Do you collect custom 1/6 scale figures? What's your dream figure not yet released? I don't think I have a dream figure that's not yet been released. Maybe a Rocky. Like a proper Rocky figure. I know the Hot Toys did them really early on, but like a new one. I don't really have any customs. No, I have a lot of third-party stuff, though. Can I go to your house and eat all your toys? I don't really want you to, no. I would give a 9 to the quarter scale Joker. The only thing to make it better would be rooted hair and purrs. I don't really like rooted hair, so I don't think that would necessarily make it that much better, but purrs, yes. What is HK Wonderland's website? They have an eBay, they have a Facebook, and they have an Instagram page. The links are in pretty much all of my videos. James Hennigan, looking to buy my last Hot Toys for a long time, and I have narrowed it down to Tactical Suit Batman and Empire Strikes Back Vader, as they're in my local shop. I don't want to buy online. What do you think? Tactical Suit Batman will absolutely wow you. Then again, so will Vader, but I think Tactical Suit Batman is the way to go. What do you think Hot Toys will announce Spider-Man from Far From Home figurines? Probably closer to the release of the movie, I'd say. The movie comes out July 1 in Australia. I'd expect it maybe the week after. Don't you miss having the beautiful Hot Toys boxes close by so you can look at them and their colors? You mentioned the storage locker. Do you visit it often to marvel at the beautiful art? They're all sort of stacked horizontally, so I don't really get to see the art, but the art is really nice. You look more like Charlie Cox Daredevil. Okay, well, another person. There's a long list. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Tobey Maguire, Keanu Reeves, now Charlie Cox. Interesting. If you ever go, if you're going to review the Hot Toys John Wick, can you please share your thoughts about all the accessories, because there are a lot. There are a lot, and I always cover the accessories. Commander Cody, million question marks from Mars Bars. Yes, I'll be getting it. Other than the Dusty Deadpool, what's your least favorite hot toy? Does this really count? This is my second least favorite. The accessory pack, didn't like it at all. Really, ooh, covered the camera with my finger there. Really, not my thing. Duty calls, I'm off to work. Thanks for streaming, Justin. You kept me company. Wishing you all the best. I'll be feeling better and back to full power soon. Keep up the reviews and the podcast. Thanks, Jack. You enjoy the rest of your day. From the forehead above, definitely Charlie Cox. Eyes down, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Overall, Justin head sculpt, 7 out of 10. Oh, thank you. Okay. Do you know John Deek? I know John Deek. He reviewed the John Wick on YouTube Saito channel. He is one of... Akash, I can't help but agree with you. Care if I send you a message and we video chat sometime? Yeah, Toy Medic, absolutely, go for it. Why don't you use Eric Lee anymore? I use a bunch of different suppliers. I just go with whoever gives me the best price at the time. And most recently, Philip Liu has made a deal with me and he gives me the best deals. Hi, Justin, which figure do you think it's the best figure of 2019? It's a bit early to tell, unfortunately. But I think in the running is Flash. And I think also Tactical Suit Batman could be on that list. Every time I think about purchasing a new hot toy, I come to your channel, Justin, to look for your review and to check if it's worth it. So thank you for doing what you do, man. Yeah, thank you so much. A lot of people tell me that, and every time I'm so humbled. Thank you. I'm glad I can help you guys. Oh yeah, where do you get the funding to purchase every single Hot Toys release? Work. I work full time at a company, and that's how I afford to do it. Aiden, I will not be dabbing. Allison, I'm from Brazil. Hey, I've never been to Brazil. It's a nice place. Any plans on a fan meetup? Maybe when I go to the States, I might do one. When I go to San Diego, if I go to San Diego, I'm trying to work out the details. I bought today the BVS Batman. That's why I was asking, was that a bad move of mine? I don't think so. I mean, I did say the Suicide Squad one is better, and it is. But the BVS one is still amazing. There's mine right there with a Jackson Ju custom cape. Go ahead and order that cape. It's going to change your life. It's an amazing figure. Either one you go for, their underlying body is the same, so it makes no difference really. It's just the suit. The Hot Toys is not that famous in the whole world. That is why only limited people know about them. So the YouTubers doing work in this field, doing unboxing and stuff, are really not growing fast. I think there's been a lot of growth. This channel's only a year old and already at 19,000 subscribers almost. It's getting out there. More and more people are starting to become aware of Hot Toys. It's a growing thing, so I think my channel might grow along with them. Bro, you almost got every figures from Hot Toys. That's crazy. And you always buy fast. Good, that's a lot of money. Man, yeah, I pretty much try and get all of the new ones. So yeah, absolutely. Will you ever do a how to pose on any of your figures? I think you did in the past. Yeah, I've done a few repose videos. I might. Let me know which ones you want to see. Would you consider the Anakin Hot Toys as one of the top 3 favorite Star Wars figures? It was your number one for one of your... Yeah, it's absolutely freaking awesome. I love that figure. I think Obi-Wan might have surpassed it now. Give me your number. Aiden, I don't think I'm going to do that. Hey, I'm going to go on a diet for eating too many Hot Toys. What Hot Toys is healthy for me and a good diet? I actually don't know. Have you broken any Hot Toys? Yes, when I was doing articulation in one of my videos, and that's why I don't do it anymore, I broke 2 figures. It was a Wonder Woman figure, that BVS one. The arm actually split completely. I don't know if the rubber was dry or I was too rough. But yeah, I don't do articulation videos anymore for that reason. And I apologize if you can hear the vacuum. The robot vacuum is going. You should come to South Africa, bro. Johannesburg and Cape Town is the best place. Yeah, maybe one day. Do you think Hot Toys is going to release Mysterio now, or wait and release all the villains like Vulture and Shocker from Sinister Six line? I don't think we're going to get those, but I think we will get a Mysterio. I'm going to have to wrap up the stream soon, guys. My phone is running low on battery. It's at 10% now. How so you feel about lining up problem in Hong Kong? Yeah, so in Hong Kong I have to line up in person to pre-order. I would not wish that upon anybody, and I really do appreciate the people in Hong Kong who are doing that. Can you review the Hot Toys Ghost Rider? Yeah, maybe one day. Thanks for your dedication to the community, man. Hope now you're a big media presence. You get heard by companies like Hot Toys. Keep it up. FYI, I totally buy a 1/6 scale just in case. Thank you. Maybe one day I will put together a figure that'll be of myself. It's incredibly vain, but maybe one day I will. Are you guys also collecting Marvel Legends? We have a awesome new correspondent on Mint and Seal Box Media, I should say. Her name is Leslie, and she collects Marvel Legends figures, and she'll be bringing you content on that stuff over there on that channel. Did you get badges yet to Comic-Con in San Diego? I heard they are going to be super strict with security this year and kicking a lot of people out. Ooh, that might limit my ability to get in. I think you're about to end the chat. Please show Zod and Jarrell. You can see them, they're right there. A couple of people have actually told me not to show Jarrell and Zod. I might show you more, in a collection tool video. Vandycoop, are you a full-time YouTuber? No, I work full-time outside of YouTube. This is just a side thing. I do it when I'm home from work. Does Hot Toys have a vulture? They made one, Alex, but they didn't release it. Where are you from? Your voice English? Ferrari Nguyen. I am from Australia, and I am speaking English, yes. I would like to see a tutorial on how to pose the Iron Man Mark 50. I'm getting my Iron Man Mark 50 tomorrow, so I'd like to see different styles if it isn't any hassle. I don't really want to put my Mark 50 in crazy poses. I just want to have him standing there. Where is he? Right there. Because that accessory pack right here, it felt like you were destroying the Mark 50, ripping legs and arms and stuff off, so I don't really want to do that. What's the largest invoice you've ever received from Hot Toys? I pay them one figure at a time, so they're just, whatever the price of the figure would be. What brand of vacuum, robot vacuum do you use, and is it good? It's from Xiaomi. It's a Chinese company, and it is excellent, Slim Jim. It is absolutely excellent. Highly recommend. Lightning Boy, hi. Hello. James Norris. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but do you pay off some of your Hot Toys or just buy them? Oh, right. No, I don't do payment plans. I just pay for them when they come out. Ralph, why do you collect Hot Toys? Some people do not understand the reason why we collect Hot Toys, but maybe you can share your point of view. Thanks. I collect Hot Toys because I've always been a big fan of costumes and props from film, and these are the best versions of best interpretations of the costumes and props that we're ever going to get, and we can actually own. Just don't let your phone die, lol. Well, my microphone is plugged into my lightning port, so I can't really charge it and stream at the same time, which is rather unfortunate. Marvelous. Oh, Leslie, hello. Bye, dude. Great stream. I'm not going yet. I've still got a little bit longer, I think, before my Batman dies. Will you dress like Batman at San Diego Comic-Con? I won't be able to bring the suit. It's too big and too heavy, unfortunately. Maybe I'll bring the Spidey suit, and then I'll be incognito. Anyways, Justin, thanks for answering my question. Sorry I asked many. Hope you get well and enjoy. Have a good day. Thanks, Akash. Thank you very much. Should I pick up the Arkham City Batman? Freaking go for it. I love that figure. Professor Hulk is weak. I don't necessarily know if he's weak. I mean, he's intellectually strong, so I guess he's got strengths in other areas now. Do you think Hot Toys release a 1-to-1 scale wearable suit? Don't think so. Hello there. Hello. Hey, I'm outside your house right now. I don't think you are, but that's creepy if you are. Sideshow makes shipments to Central America? I don't know. I don't work for Sideshow, and I don't rate their services or them as a whole at all. Great video review. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, Ferrari. Will you become a full-time YouTuber when you start making enough on here? I don't really make anything on YouTube, to be honest. It doesn't really make any money. I don't do it for money. I just do it because, look, I'm buying this stuff anyway, and I'm getting it early anyway. I may as well show it to you guys. That's the whole thing here. I don't really make money off YouTube, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't think I ever will become a full-time YouTuber. Are there any pictures of Hot Toys Professor Hulk out yet? No. Someone sent Justin a dongle for his iPhone. Are you pregnant? I hope not. As in me, it'll be, I don't have any complaints if we are pregnant, my fiance and I. Have to go to bed now, 3 a.m. here. Thanks for answering my questions and being so kind to everybody. Hope you can someday come to my city, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, maybe on a tropical honeymoon. We're going to Japan, actually, for our honeymoon. The cat has just entered the room. Let me know if anyone wants to see the cat. Should I pick up the Iron Spider or Mark 50? Both. Hey, just got my Black Panther toy. Really impressed with the detail. Keep up the great work. Yeah, that's an amazing figure. Marvelous has a great singing voice. She absolutely does. Toy Medic, you sent me a message. Yeah, thank you. What's your most expensive figure? Sorry if you haven't answered already. The Hulkbuster is my most expensive figure, actually. What was the item you unboxed on the MISB Box Media channel, the sparkly thing? Oh, yes, that is a lint roller. It's a limited edition custom piece, and hopefully a limited production run will be happening very soon. I don't know if you can see the cat. The cat is inspecting the collection, as you see here. He often comes in and inspects, but everything is sort of sealed and dust-proof, so I don't have to worry too much about him coming in here. What else? All right, Phase 4, there is going to be a Black Widow movie. Will it be a sequel or prequel? I think it's going to be a prequel. Let's see the cat. I've shown him. Just an Endgame Thanos or Infinity War Thanos? Infinity War. Are there any pictures of Hot Toys Professor Hulk out yet? No. Thanks for answering all the questions. Keep up the good work. What's the name of your cat? His name is Chester. I have 2 cats. The other cat is called Belle. Toy Medic, Lint Roller. Yes, the Lint Roller is hilarious. We'll be picking up War Machine Infinity War. Yes. Your cat looks like Goose from Captain Marvel. Really? He's not as orange as Goose. Office and house tour eventually, maybe one day. Pet the cat. He's left the room. He had enough of the collection. He was not amused, so he left, unfortunately. But he's got high standards when it comes to figures, I guess, and whatever was on the bottom row that he was looking at, he didn't appreciate. But anyway, that's going to pretty much be it for the live stream. I'll answer a few more, I think. And then I will wrap up. I've got 7% battery, so I'll answer a few more than I wrap up. Is the Mark 50 accessories pack worth the money? I want your opinion on that. I don't think it's worth the money for even the Hong Kong price, to be honest with you. This is the accessory pack. I brought it out a bunch of times. I don't like it at all, to be honest. Not a fan. Cat is not impressed. Very, very unimpressed. What would you prefer, 50 or 85? Please, I think. PL. The Mark 50, I think, is the best. Aiden, Cornelio, tell a joke. John Deek. That is my joke for today. I think you mean what you prefer is the Mark 50 85. Yeah, definitely the Mark 50. You will be picking up the Endgame Lint Roller. I certainly hope so. I hope it comes with some battle damaged interchangeable accessories, or if there's a Lint Roller accessory pack maybe one day. Did you win Collector of the Week on Sideshow today? Apparently I did. I don't even remember applying for that. It would have been years ago, but apparently I did. Your cat probably saw Dusty Deadpool. Actually, I think he did, and then he left. Will the Neo Hot Toys get damaged from staying pose? I don't think so. It's all cloth, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. John Deek, annoying as hell. Sorry for the language. No problem. Is it daytime for you right now? Yes, it absolutely is. Aiden, haha. Yes, that was as best as I could do for a joke, being all sick and whatnot. I have very low energy. Endgame cap or first 10 years cap? Endgame cap. I love the scales. Where do you get your Hot Toys? I'm from Australia. I get them from Toys Wonderland HK. You get them earlier. You do pay a little bit more, but you don't have to. You don't have to pay a huge invoice when 5 figures arrive in 6 months from now. Do you work at night? No, I work during the day, but I am actually home sick today. I went to the doctor, and yeah, I've got a pretty bad cold. So yeah, that's why I'm at home today. Is the Mark 85 more bulky than the Mark 50? I don't think so. Who's John Deek? You don't find out any more information on that person, because I think that if you don't know him, then you are very, very lucky. Justin, what version of Spider-Man is your favorite in Hot Toys? The Iron Spider. Jonah Wolfman, Denis. You and I have the same haircut. Interesting. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope you wear it well, and I hope I do too. Do you have the Hot Toys Finn? Yes, I have the Force Awakens version of Finn. Obviously, they didn't really make any other ones. I don't even know why I said Force Awakens, but yes, I have it. It's a really, really cool figure. John Deek is a person who ruined the Mark 50 and John Wick review on Sideshow. God help my soul. That's from Akash. Yes, he somehow made the Mark 50 and John Wick look just terrible. They look awful in that video. Trust me, those figures look amazing. The Mark 50 is absolutely stunning. I love the John Wick. I've seen it in person. I don't know how he made it look so terrible. He had it all posed up all janky, like really far away from the camera on the left side of the frame. Like, at least frame it in the center of the shot. Don't have it all the way off to the left. Ugh, crazy. What is your job, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I work in technology sales for a big telecommunication company. What got you into collecting Hot Toys? I don't know really, I just stumbled across it and I really liked it. I'm pretty stoked for Stealth Suit Spidey. James, yeah, I hope they do it. What Thor figures would you recommend, Jack C? The Ragnarok Road-worn Thor, the Gladiator Thor, and the Infinity War one. Who's John Deek and why does everyone hate him? We cover this in the Minted Steelbox podcast. Check that out. Please collab with Shardamus Prime. I've spoken to Russ a few times. Maybe we'll see how we go. Well, congrats on winning Sideshow's Collector of the Week. What did you win? I actually have no idea. Toy Medic or no Lint Roller? Question mark. The Lint Roller will never be lived down. John Deek, you're evil badgered. Yeah, I really don't like him. What do you think about Shardamus? Yeah, Shardamus has some good content. It's got a big following. He makes videos. Toy Medic, in focus. Yeah, sometimes John's videos on Sideshow are not in focus. I think you should make a video on how to take good care of Dark House Iron Man figures. Please, because I'm new to Hot Toys. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Are they making a Mysterio figure? I certainly hope that they do. Those Mysterio, the pictures of the Mysterio suit look awesome. Bra and mini 8s. Cody or Rex? Both, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with Rex. Did you order the Infinity War Hulkbuster? I didn't. That Power Pose figure is not really my cup of tea, so no, I didn't order it. Do you think there'll be a Stan Lee hot toy? There already is. It's been released. It's really expensive now, obviously. There's a third-party company that's making another one. That's going to be pretty much it for this live stream. The people are dropping off because I think it's getting later and later in the US, so I'll let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'm going to put the links down in the description below for Toys Wonderland HK because a couple of people asked me where I order my figures. I'll put the links down there when this video goes up and public. But that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, and